Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely by far the greatest open world video game of all time. I've been playing open world video games since I was a little kid, and since the release of Red Dead Redemption 2, nothing has ever come close to beating this game. There are countless times where I've been excited for a new open world game to release, only to be disappointed again. And it's not because those games are necessarily bad. It's just because Red Dead Redemption 2 is just too good. Since before this game, I've never experienced anything like it. I've never experienced a game that had so much life, so much realism, so much detail, and was just so graphically stunning. This game really brought it all to life. As we all know, the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to release next year, and Rockstar Games has pulled all their teams away from Red Dead Redemption 2 to make sure that the game is in its pinnacle. Don't get me wrong, I'm just as excited for GTA 6 as any other man. However, I am still very disappointed that they left this game in the dust. Considering they spent years making this game, and I spent years playing it, it was a very tough thing for me to understand when they decided to stop updating it. When the game first released, everyone was so excited about DLCs, new updates, new content, and then it just stopped. Not everyone enjoys big city shooter games like GTA 6, some people just want to relax and be transported to a world like Red Dead Redemption 2. A game set in the past, but is still incredibly beautiful like this. As the game gets older and less updates come out, we can only expect to be playing this game for so long. I've made a few videos on this already, but the feedback that I've gotten from them is that these are actually really helping you guys, and that's what I want to do. The only ways to create fresh perspectives in this game is to play the game in an entirely different way. In my last video, I talked about how great the immersion is in this game, and to take advantage of it by playing with different styles. In this video, I've developed several new immersive playstyles that should help you play the game in a new perspective, and help enhance your Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay overall. Playing in these immersive playstyles can really help you see the game in a new perspective, and I think that's such a great thing to have, especially in a game that isn't getting consistent updates. Now to start off, the first immersive playstyle that I'll be talking about is the student. The immersive playstyle of the student is designed around the compendium. I'm sure you all know what the compendium is. It's basically a list of everything that's in the game, ranging from cigarette cards, weapons, horses, plants, gangs, fish, equipment, and animals. Whilst playing as a student, your main goal is to literally just learn everything you can about the game. I don't just mean get everything in the compendium, I mean take your time and literally try to see the beauty in this game while you're learning about it. The student is an immersive playstyle that's really about understanding everything in the game. For example, for an animal in the compendium to be fully studied, you need to track it, kill it, skin it, and study it. And as the student, this is your main goal in the game. But not just with animals, this is your main goal with everything in the compendium. Because Rockstar has done such a great job of making this game so realistic and so lifelike, take advantage of actually being able to go back to 1899. You can quite literally learn about the Wild West firsthand virtually because of how realistic and lifelike this game is. Ranging from towns to animals to items in the game, you really can't afford to miss anything when playing as the student. When playing as a student, you can really take into consideration what life was really like back then, considering how realistic it is. The immersive experience as the student also gives you the opportunities to take a break from all the gunfighting and violence and truly just relax and take in the beauty of the world while learning about it. You can quite literally see just how immersive this game is and how fun it would be just to learn about all of this life back then. Also taking into consideration and admiring the architecture that's around you, because this is what it would have been like back then. Now, if you're obsessed with horses in this game, and not just any horses, I'm talking about the best horses and rarest horses in the game, then this next immersive playstyle is for you. And this playstyle is none other than the rodeo. Breaking the bond of a wild horse can be one of the most immersive things in the game if done correctly, especially if you're going after horses that are rare like the Mustang or the White Arabian. And by far one of the most fulfilling things to do in the game as well. Really admiring all these horses and their unique strengths is a really immersive thing to do in the game because the horses in this game are just really realistic. Each type of horse is unique and they normally specialise in one thing, which makes them all so good to have in the game. The immersive experience playing as the rodeo in this game will give you the most fulfilling experience that I think you can get in the game. Your horse is your best companion, it's your travel partner. You spend most of your time with your horse than any of the gang members you did throughout the story. And it doesn't stop at one horse, you can have 4 horses, all the horses that you want in your stables, ready for you to ride whenever you please. Customizing your horses is also one of the most fun things to do in the game as it's unique to you. You can customize them to look exactly how you want, which I think is really cool, and to represent you as a player. Perhaps the coolest immersive playstyle that you can have in Red Dead Redemption 2 is none other than the crime boss. Playing as the crime boss in Red Dead Redemption 2 allows you to have such an immersive experience in the city world. All you have to do to play this immersive playstyle is live in one of the big cities, either Saint Denis or Blackwater, and rack up the biggest bounties that you can while hiding in plain sight. Avoid the law at every cost and try avoid going to prison as much as you can. Become the ultimate notorious crime boss in Saint Denis.
Welcome back.
Watch yourself.
Oh, pardon me, sir. Oh, Lordy.
Hey! Son of a bitch.
Become the biggest crime boss that you can in this game and don't bow to anybody.
I'm sorry.
That might make you smarter.
As gruesome as this playstyle can be, you have to avoid the law at all costs. If you are caught, you have to escape the law and try survive for as long as you can. The point of the crime boss is to not go crazy, but to stir up as much activity as you can without being spotted. And if you are spotted, that is when you fight back. Try to make the game as immersive as possible by only using sidearms like a mob boss would do in real life. To make the city feel a lot larger, make sure you travel on foot and don't cheat by using a horse. Using a horse will take away from the immersiveness in the game and make the experience overall less immersive. Take advantage of the combat in this game and really appreciate it for what it is, especially if you only get to do this every once in a while, it'll really feel like a whole new experience. Trying to stay in an enclosed city where you've got a max bounty is one of the hardest things to do in the game, especially if you're trying to do it the mob boss way. Because sure, of course, you can go on a shooting spree whenever you want, but if you do it in this way, the game will be all that more immersive and 1,000 times more fun. The point of the game is limiting yourself, challenging yourself. If you can only use pistols and have no horse and you have to stay in a condensed city with a max bounty, you will have a very hard time trying to do so. Everyone in the city will know who you are, and you're going to have to try live your life around this as the ultimate mob boss. I'll also just add that doing all of these immersive gameplay techniques without any HUD is the way to get the most immersive experience that you can. It really makes the game all that more cinematic, and I think it's totally worth it. It also poses new challenges because you don't have a minimap and you won't be able to see where you're aiming. If you want to go a step further, you can change your settings to make sure you have no aim assist at all. This will give you the ultimate immersive experience no matter what playstyle you're using. After you are no longer wanted, lawmen will be searching for you all throughout the city, and this poses the greatest challenge. The city is so condensed, however, there are so many areas to hide and so many places to do criminal activity that it will be extremely fun. The night will be your friend in this game as it will help you move around the city unseen. As you can also tell, if you run out of ammo, you're going to have to find ways to solve this. This is one of the many fun aspects of this immersive playstyle. Another way that you can really immersively experience this playstyle is if you play in first person.
This is not the place for brawling.
Another way that you can do this is try not to use any of your provisions that you already have on you, so you have to gain everything while you're in the city. Roaming through the cities at night while the law is after you and the entire city hates you is going to be extremely fun and very thrilling. This character should not be taken lightly. If played correctly, it can be one of the most brutal characters in the game, and definitely one of the most thrilling experiences that you can have. You'll have to spend most of your nights surviving in the alleyways with the lowlifes.
You want fight?
Don't take any disrespect from anyone.
Shit.
Take what's yours from your victims and leave nothing behind. Also, it goes without saying, the city at night really adds to the immersiveness of this playstyle, which I think makes it the coolest playstyle in the game at the moment. The city environment is just packed so full of life and every kind of life in the game. Make sure to take everything that you can, even people's guns if you've run out of ammo. While playing as the mob boss, you also have to rob the gunsmith as well.
Hey, think
I want to see what you got behind that door back there. Now!
You have to try kill all the other gangs that are hiding within Saint Denis, and you have to become the one on top.
Jesus, please, no, please. I've told you all I know.
The whole point of this experience is to have a very low honor experience in the city.
No trouble. Oh my God!
You're lying to me. I'll kill each and every one of you.
Oh, God damn it, Jim! Just let him decide. All right, I'll do it.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Relax.
And this brings me to my last immersive playstyle of the video. And this playstyle is none other than the Outcast. The Outcast was a member of society that vanished off into the wilderness after traumatic events and now spends their time living in the wilderness in a cabin. There are many different cabins located around the map that you could use for this playstyle, but for the video, I'm going to be using the one in Amberino. The cabin that we'll be using is this one near Lake Isabella. There is also a hunting tree house in West Elizabeth in Big Valley, which is also very good. Or you can go back to Lake Aurora in Tall Trees, where the cabin was originally at the start of the video. At your cabin, you can really do whatever you want. You can hang out inside and see what your cabin has to offer. You can go for a hunt to get your dinner. Or you can just stop and take a moment to appreciate the beauty of the location that you're in. This is probably one of my personal favourite playstyles that you can have in the game, just because it has so much freedom and it's really just relaxing. Instead of just fighting 24/7, you have a chance to relax and just enjoy the world for what it is. You can even go camping in the wilderness to take a break from your shelter if you want. I personally find the snow a lot more immersive using the Outcast playstyle, but you can go literally anywhere that you want. I also find the snow a lot more challenging as it's a cold environment and you need to pack warm clothes to do this. You're also extremely isolated without any help, and there are wolves and bears out here that will try to kill you. Anyway everyone, that's it for me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers, it truly means the world. I really just want to keep making videos for you guys to enjoy, and I'm so happy that you guys already enjoy them. Once again, thank you guys so much. Can't wait to post more videos. Let me know what content you guys want to see more of as well. I don't mind. If you guys just give me some feedback and tell me what you guys want to see more of, I'll try my best to get those videos out to you as soon as I can. Once again, thank you guys for all the support. Hugely appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!